I am Southerner, I am. So that is what it teaches. When you see Americans singing their national anthem during a football match, you see them crying.
Emotional. About
crying.
Yes.
Because they understand what the American dream is.
True.
A child of 5 years old in America will tell you about the American dream. And he will pursue it with nationalistic vigor. Because at that kindergarten level, the orientation is already there. So we need to revamp our educational curriculum to become nationalistic. Today, no primary school teaches moral philosophy. No primary school teaches nationalism. No primary school teaches about patriotism or civic education. That's all. And the thing has permeated through even our secondary school. When I was in the secondary school, my biology practical, I was given a frog, a live frog, to dissect. You will dissect and then label the parts. Today, there's something called alternative to practical. You will only imagine a frog, draw it, and then label. So it shows the decay in also the educational milieu of this country. Medical students during my time had one cadaver to themselves. Cadaver is a dead body. To mutilate, to study. These days they bring 50 of you together and give you one cadaver and ask you, so who is going to make a better doctor? So these have a very negative resultant effect on every facet of our national life.
Okay.
So we must get these variables.
The picture, being a filmmaker, as you bring out those words, I could visualize. And that means there's a picture you have in mind.
Yeah.
I was taken aback a bit when you said the challenge is with followership, not necessarily leadership.
Yeah.
So moments like this, like we're going to go into the electioneering process, meaning that the followers should activate their consciousness and play their role. So what do you think? Your party is, there are some members of your party already discussing a second term for this particular government. By the way, what do you think about that idea?
You see, my advice on 2019 is that Nigerians, specifically the youth of this country, must be able to separate greediocracy from democracy. You find out that during elections, politicians come with money. Greedy electorates collect 500 naira, 1,000 naira on election day to vote a politician. That act of collecting 50